Well, good evening, everybody. I think that's the smoothest I've done my intro so far since I've been streaming from January till now. I always get a bit of nerves before streaming, setting everything up, which is good. I don't want to be too blasé about things, innit, guys? You get nerves in the good way. It's because you care. Hopefully it keeps you sharp. Well, it's great to have you all here, folks. Last time I streamed, had a bit of a problem with disconnect with our internet here at our home. Very rare thing to happen in the United Kingdom. It happens, and I hope it was just something out of my control, not something wrong with the system. So that was for game did between Sam and Tumstep. It was in the China tournament, happened after the game finished, so thank goodness for that. So yeah, is at least it's good that the next games I'm looking to do are the replays tonight. Now, disconnect is never good because obviously you're letting viewers down when that happens. So hopefully it won't happen tonight. I'll be keeping my eye on the stream. Hopefully all goes well. So, good evening from the United Kingdom here. I hope you all had a good Easter time and an Easter break. My wife and I are very practicing Christians, so obviously Easter time is a very special time for us. It's the biggest festival in the Christian calendar, bigger than Christmas by miles. So we had a good time, and yeah, time goes on, doesn't it, guys? We got a beautiful evening here in the United Kingdom. I had a lovely month of April, my birthday month. It was my birthday yesterday. I had two great presents, new gaming chair. I needed a new chair anyway. My old chair, not a gaming chair, just a cheap office chair, was all split and broken, looking really sorry for itself. So my wife bought me a new gaming chair, which is fantastic. Just what I need for my back, very comfortable. And my mum got me some new wireless headphones, which I've got on me noggin tonight. Very comfortable. So hopefully I won't get such sweaty, hot ears. It feels so much better. And guys, that cord, I don't know if any of you can relate to this, but that cord used to get right on my nerves. It wasn't particularly well designed, I don't think, the cord to the old headphones I had. But anyway, let's get on to the meat of the matter tonight. What have we got for you? This is the replays being casted tonight of a game a matchup happened 10 days ago. It's the Leastvaganza Gold Cup final between Coa and Popo, as we have on the screen there. You can see at the top. It's the best of 11, two fine players. Now, the Leastvaganza and the Leastvaganza tournaments are all finished now. I made an obligation to our fine host of these two tournaments, nickname, to stream as many of the finals as I could. And I like to be a man of my word. And so here we are. There's a bit of confusion as to the replays that were downloaded, but that's all been cleared up now. So here we are. Here I am streaming these, looking to stream these replays, or what will hopefully be a good final between these two guys, Coa and Popo. I don't know a great deal about these players, guys. If you in chat know much about these players, please feel free to share. Again, I give a warning, folks. If you know the score, if you know who won this final, please keep that to yourselves. Don't give any spoilers in chat, please. No hints in chat. If you give the score in chat, you will be blocked. Man, it'll probably be a long time before I allow you back on my channel after that. I don't particularly appreciate guys who want to spoil people's enjoyment with such things. If you give hints as well, I don't know if I've got any of my moderators in the chat tonight, then I'll at least time you out for that, and it'll be zero tolerance on that, guys. So yeah, hopefully we'll all behave tonight and it'll be okay. I've got the tournament rules here and the format up. It's also in the link to the stream. There's a link to donations to my work. If anyone wants to kindly donate, that'd be great. Thank you. As I said, these guys are in the Gold Cup, and this is the bracket, so we can see how they made it to the final. Popo's first game was... Oh, no, we'll do Coa first because he's in the upper part of the bracket, the higher part. So Coa played Hesso. Hey, good to have you in the stream, Popo. One of the finalists. Thank you, sir. Great to have you here. Yeah, I finally got round to doing it. Thanks for your prompting. Sorry for the delay. So Coa's first game in this knockout stage, basically they started in the quarterfinals. He faced Hesso, who's a good player, and you can see that game was 6-4 that Coa won. So that was probably a real good game between those two by the looks of it. It's a best of 11 in all these. Basically, this is a quarterfinal round one here, and all these matches were a best of 11. Tonight's final is a best of 11, so it's the first to 6 is the champion. And Popo's first opponent was Nickname himself, the host, and he gave him a right whooping. Nickname, what's going on? Popo won 6-1. Just no respect there, is there? He gave the host a right drubbing, 6-1. So both players then make it through to the semi-final, and look at this. Coa completely demolishes Venom. Now, sometimes scores can be deceiving, guys. Sometimes games are a lot closer than what the scoreline dictates. I don't know the ins and outs of this semi-final between Coa and Venom, but the scoreline, 6-0 to Venom. I don't like to see whitewashes. That's when a player doesn't get on the board. It's a completely washout. That's tough for finalists to have to endure that when you lose like that. Oh, another big fan here, Leo Breakfast. Thank you, sir, for joining. Great to have you here. Welcome. I hope you enjoy the games tonight. So Coa made his way to the final by beating Venom 6-0 here. And Popo that played Shedborough, and he beat him 6-2. So I'm not going to drag the screen over anymore, give the score away. So here we are, guys. This is where we're at now in the final of this Leastvaganza Gold Cup. A little bit of background about how the tournaments came about. Originally, we had the Extravaganza tournament, which is winding down now. We've got the final of that between Vivid and Excal, which should be a classic. It's got great potential. And I do believe the third place playoff hasn't been played yet. Maracas one of the players in the third place playoff of Extravaganza. I can't remember who the other Dominator is his opponent in that third round playoff. A lot of players entered that Extravaganza tournament, and there was knockout, seeded knockout format to start with. A lot of players got beaten 5-0, 5-1, so perhaps some imbalances there. But Nickname then had the great idea to make two tournaments out of that from those guys who the fallen from at the start of the Extravaganza tournament were then seeded and put into two lesser tournaments, the Leastvaganza, which were the higher seeds, and the Leastvaganza, which so these guys are ability-wise probably rank as medium, decent medium players, I would say. If anyone's got any thoughts on that outside of that, please share them. But yeah, Leo Breck first asks the question, what rough level are they? I'd say they're good medium players, half decent medium players. The players who never made it through to the finals, low mediums. Yeah, that's better than me, but that's not saying a lot. Most players are better than me. I've entered a couple of tournaments recently, and so if you see me play, yeah. Sometimes when you hear streamers, they stream decent, you like their style, you like listening and watching, you think they're good players as well. No, that doesn't always match up, guys. I'm living evidence of that. Before I forget, tomorrow I'm God willing streaming a top final in the Relax tournament. That will be going up tomorrow. Sometimes I'll advertise that. Yeah, that's a big tournament, and the finalists of that are, it comes as no surprise, yes, world champion 2021 Excal against Marika. So that should be that's been played on underplayed maps as well, so unfamiliar maps. And I did the semi-final, Marika v SPL, one of the semi-finals, and yeah, I was having some maps being downloaded, and I thought I had a lot of the maps, and I'd never seen some of the maps being played in that one. But back to what we've got tonight, guys. So here we have the bracket, and here we have, as I've just been through, how the players made their way to the finals. Let's hope we've got some good viewing tonight, and without further ado, let's get going, folks. Okay. I've said this before, guys. I'm just going to go back, drop out of the load screen. The loading screen itself can be a spoiler. Don't pay a lot of attention to the loading screen that I'll put up with the games, and in future. Just a bit of advice for you. I mean, if you want to try and work out the scores from what you see on the loading screen, it's possible, but that will spoil it. If you don't want to know the score, just don't bother to pay a great deal of attention, and look up when you hear the commentary coming in. That's what I would personally do. I would look away. All right, then, without further ado, let's get into this. Let's load up. Okay. So, first game is going to be on, let's see what map we've got. Tournament Delta, the first two games. Coa was the highest in the bracket, so he would have chosen the map, and I do believe the armies. Not that I've forgotten the rules on that. We've got a problem with the server. Oh, man. Oh, that's weird. I'm looking at excellent connection from YouTube. No frames dropped on OBS. Yet my live chat on the phone has gone down. You guys getting stream okay? You're about 20 seconds behind. There's no stream delay set by myself tonight. Oh, okay. Well, everything looks all right, guys. So let's come back to where we're at with things. Yeah. First two games on Tournament Delta. Coa would have chosen them, the first two games, because he was at the top of the bracket in this final. And let's load up and let's go. Game on then, ladies and gentlemen. First game of this final between these two guys. Okay then, in the south, in red, we have Popo. Let's check armies. That's GLA Stealth, I do believe. Let's have a look anyway on that. Popo, GLA Stealth, and in the blue in the north, we've got Coa as USA Laser. Interesting. That seems to be a catchphrase of mine, I've noticed myself saying. Interesting. Got to stop doing that. Not very professional when commentators and streamers do things like that. So let's see what build order Coa is going with. USA Laser in the blue in the north tells his command center. 2 supply centers going up for Coa then. In the south, yes, Popo in the red. GLA Stealth building tunnels. He's got a supply center up. And going arms dealer there on the left hand side of this map. He's got another supply center going up with a tunnel here. Terrorists coming over on guard mode. We've got a worker on the top left here going up, which he'll be putting up a tunnel soon, won't he? Worker in the middle here, building the tunnel as well. Got a lot of supply piles here, and supply piles in the opposite here. We got a blue unit, a V out with its drone, reconnaissance drone there. Let's show up stealth, which he needs. Very good to have. Tunnel up here, and that's good from Popo. Occupies those buildings. So over on the left, this other tunnel is going to get denied by Coa, though. That's good. It's on top of that. Popo obviously would have been looking to go for that oil. We got a technical coming into the supply area here of Coa. Pops out 4 RPGs. Coa's on it pretty quick, though. Destroys the technical. Starts laying into the RPGs. Loses a V. Pops. He saved his missile defenders, though, by the looks of it. Looks like one of those Vs was empty. So that was quick work from the man in blue. He's got 2 more Vs now. Only 1 Chinook collecting on that supply center at the moment. 2 Chinooks there. We've got another tunnel attempted to be made here by Popo, but that's going to go down. Coa's on it. Coa's on the ball with his... pretty good, but Popo has got this tunnel up on this left-hand side. Remember, Coa denied that originally. Now he's got a technical coming into the base area. Attacking again. This supply center's going down through the terrorists. Popo's good with GLA in this first game. He's really on it, aggressive. Meanwhile, these Vs have moved forward from Coa and start to harass, start to give grief to Popo. Fake arms, arms dealer, I think that was, or barracks, one or the other. Not sure. Anyway, now he sets about the supply center. 4 technicals come round to try and put pressure on these Vs. They're not getting the grips here. They're keeping their distance. Yeah, it's so difficult to micro technicals when you've got Vs and your USA. Remember, Coa's USA laser. Popo's GLA stealth in this first game. Best of 11, first to 6 in this replay cast final I'm doing this evening. And the technicals moving real close. Let the screen tell the picture. Technicals getting wiped out left, right and center. And Coa survives with a lot of units there. Oh, just a few terrorists in those... 1 or 2 terrorists in one of those technicals for Popo, and that could have been real messy for Coa. Anyway, there's more. Look at these Vs streaming forward. He seems to be microing 2 armies here, which is good. 2 forces. Losing all his Vs, though. As 1 V survives there. Let's come back down here. He's got 3 Vs. Well, 2 Vs and an ambulance surviving here. This tunnel still survives. A lot of red in the center. Popo collecting from the center there with those 2 buildings occupied, remember. Could do with a repair drone. That V's going to go down, and does. Coa brings his Vs back across to join up with his remaining units here and picks up his pilot. That's good. 2 Vet 3 Vs and a Vet 2 V with an ambulance. That's quite a force. Coa on the offensive now, and Popo being set right back on his heels in this game. Started with Popo putting the pressure on in this first game between these 2 players, and there we have the defeat for Popo.
You have been defeated.
What an excellent start to this final, guys. Excellent start from these 2 players. Let me just come out and change the score, folks. So Popo takes the first game. Wow, well, I don't know what you thought of that, guys. That was pretty good between these 2 players. You got to remember, they're not experts, folks. They're not pros. They're not high pros. They're not top mediums. They're about medium, good medium players. And would have got a lot of experience along the way whilst getting to this final. I know Popo now is spamming a lot of games. I've seen him spamming a lot of games at the moment in the General's Ladder on Discord, that room. So let's just have a quick look at chat. Hey, Anti-Pro, good to have you here, sir. Hope your exams went well this morning. I hope you did good. Said H Last Drop, thank you for joining again. That's a familiar name. Omak, yay, good to have you here, the man from Lebanon. We played a few games a night or so ago, and he gave me a right whooping. I've done that score wrong. Oh, I have. Thanks, Anti-Pro. Fellow streamer, correcting me there. That's good to see. Let's change that round. That's why it's good to check on chat sometimes, folks. Get people helping you out. And yeah, so let's just correct this a second. That was Coa who got that game, of course. Right, that should be better. Thanks again, Anti-Pro, for that. Okay, then. So, correction on myself. 1-0 to Coa on that scoreboard. And let's go into game number 2, which will be a reverse of positions and armies. On Tournament Delta again. Here we go, then. Game number 2. In the north, in red, Popo as USA Laser. And in the south, we come down the middle of the map. That area we know that's got the supply areas, the supply piles in blue. As GLA Stealth, we have Coa with a fine start to this final. These replays I'm casting tonight, guys. Remember, it's not live. Well, it is live. I am alive. Oh, I hope I am. I hope I sound alive. There's a drone in the base here from Popo. As ever, GLA workers coming out. He's going forward to this supply pile here. And you've got this supply pile on the left-hand side, a bit more safe position. 2 workers coming up in the middle. Yeah, key area, a lot of money here, these piles. You can hover over, yeah. Anyway, let's have a look at the man playing in red. Supply center up there. Very similar build order to Coa in his first game. 2 Chinooks out on that left-hand side. 2 Chinooks on the right-hand side as well. War Factory Barracks. Those are coming forward for Mr. Popo. Be looking for some crushers, won't he? Looking to splat and run over some workers if he can get to grips with them with his big dozer bucket and big fat rubber tires. 1 tunnel up here in the center for Coa. Looking to occupy buildings now, get map control. We got an oil derrick on this right hand side. Don't think any players got any of the oil derricks in the first game. It's fast and furious, wasn't it? It looks like we got a graveyard here. Yeah, there's some sort of angel in the middle there. Whoa, and then a technical comes flying through. Look, no respect for the graveyard in the time of war, is there, from Mr. Coa, flying through the cave. Oh, and takes out the War Factory. What a great start for Coa in this game. Now will the technical escape. He does a bit of dodging and weaving. And heads on back the other way. Popo looks to rebuild the War Factory. Oh, that's got some scrap as well, but goes down. That's a fine start for the man playing in blue tonight, Coa. Took out the War Factory. Crash bang wallop. Popo's built another one. That's delayed him though, and obviously it's costing him money. Let's have a look at the base area for Popo. Oh, that's nice. That's smart. Nice boxed off area. That's supply stash. Yep, 5 workers there. Left and rear side. That's tidy as well. I like that for Popo. Building another arms dealer there. Several technicals now come rampaging through. Met by 1 Humvee for Popo. A good laser lock from Popo. Gets... Oh, he runs them over and crushes though, but he's lost a few technicals, has Coa. He likes wrecking this graveyard, doesn't he, Coa? Now, Popo starts to press forward with his Vs. What's he got to counter these 2 technicals back here? pumping out missile defenders, and another V comes out. Oh dear, look at that. Puts out several RPGs. Popo's attacking on this side though, and looking to try and take out this supply area. Dealing with that tunnel. 1V very low. Let's come back here. Technical splitting. Looks like Popo's dealt with all those RPGs. Oh no, he hasn't. Look, RPGs here. That's good from Coa. He's picked them up and harassing more. But meanwhile, we got attacks both ends of the map now, guys. This is testing me. Looking at the mini map, see what's going on. Let's come back up to look at what the blue's up to. Ambulance misses the crush on those two RPGs. Missile defenders starting to run right here, but the ambulance reverses and gets them. You got one RPG left here trying to harass the Chinooks and goes down. Meanwhile, this small V armies get a look at the amount of technicals. Oh, but my goodness. That didn't work out so good for Coa. Has to back off. And there's red coming out of one of these Humvees as well. That's pretty lethal, but that's going down. The pilot's going to go down. That's a Vet 3 missile defender pumping out that red stream. I'm not quite sure why Coa didn't press on here and take out this final V. He's left it, though. We've got missile defenders for Popo in the middle here. His Chinooks are pretty static there. They don't now get on the move again. Both similar on XP. Level 2 for Popo. If we know what USA are like, if they start getting generals powers up. Look at this tunnel here. Look at this sneaky tunnel for Coa. Right in the back. Stealth tunnel. In the back of Popo's base. Obviously not seen that yet. That could be severe for the man playing in red in this second game. Coa looking again to rebuild this supply area that was taken out by Popo, and he has popped with the technicals here. Splits into two little armies. Back into the tunnel and pops again. Now Popo hasn't got a lot to answer this with. Grenade tech goes down. He's doing well here is Popo. He can't pop there, Coa. And that's been dealt with. But look at this. He's popped from the tunnel on this right-hand side. Coming in with these same technicals. Crushing and shooting these missile defenders. Starts to lay into the dozer a bit. Popo's been really stretched here now. Trying to defend. Hanging on for his life in this second game. Doesn't want to go 2-0 down, does he, guys? First to 6. 2 V's left against 6 technicals. Good veterancy on a lot of these technicals as well. 1 V left. That V's going to go down. 2 more technicals coming in as well. Scrap getting picked up. Pops his missile defenders, but they're all going down. And the defeat for Popo. Cool. Wow. Well played, Coa. Well played, sir. So that's 2-0 for Coa. I've got that right, haven't I, Anti-Pro? Hi, nickname. Hi, Pepsi. File for 94. You're going to have to tell me what that means. I'm very intrigued as to what file for 94 means. Sounds like something in a court case. I think I've said that before. Okay, let's change your score then. So that's 2-0 for Coa now. He's won both. That's good. You pick the map and armies. You want to win your games when it's that way. Okay, you had one job with the scoring. Yeah, no, mate, I got more than one job here. And I'm going to take a quick mouthful of tea. Excuse me, guys. Yeah, so we have the host with us tonight. Nickname, great to have you here again, sir. Good friend. Does so much for 0 Hour. Hosts a lot of tournaments, very involved. He's got the 0 Hour Times, which is a very comical newspaper, spoof newspaper. Right, so 2-0 to Coa. Wow. So we're going to game number 3 then. So this would be Popo choosing now. But the next 2 maps, no bugs cars, with Popo 2-0 down. Game number 3. So, in the north in red, that looks like GLA Vanilla. And in the south in blue, we have USA Vanilla. USA against GLA again. Both Vanillas this time. Those are out. Going for supply center. Power going up here for Popo. Sorry, for Coa. Yeah, he sent his drone in as well. There we have that pesky little drone. It's great if it belongs to you. Supply center going up here. There's 2 supply centers in the back of the base. Tunnel immediately going up there. He's quick with that. Is Popo. Needs to get on the scoreboard now, does Popo. Playing in red tonight. Barracks up here. Terrorists trudging out left and right. Going on guard mode, no doubt. So how's Popo going to play this as GLA against the man playing in blue, the USA Vanilla? Forward tunnel going up here. War Factory Barracks, pretty standard build order for Coa. So it's going to be going with the traditional Vs, missile defenders. These supply depots and got a huge amount of cash, 19,000 there on the right. This one's bigger by the looks of it. Yeah, 37,000. That's a lot. Right, we've got a worker coming down this left-hand side. We've got supplies here. We've got an oil derrick here. It's good. You often see players putting missile defender or RPG or tank hunter in there if they can. Buildings battering each other here. Looks like 1 RPG, 1 missile defender exchanging fire there. That'll be going on for a while. Occupied a building here. It has Popo. That's good for map control. He's got a worker here. Oh, that's going to be gunned down by this Humvee from Coa. He can get his tunnel up in time. No boxed area. Very open here. You've got a tunnel protecting there, but arms dealer with a technical out. Another technical here. Quite a bit of red on this side. Yeah, and there's action going on here now. V goes down for Coa. And we've got 2 missile defenders against 2 RPGs there. Buildings mutually assured destruction for both of the guys there. We've got a technical in the base area here now of Coa, who's quick to bring his Vs across. He's got, oh, and the terrorists don't take out that supply center. Don't even particularly take it low on health. It looked like Popo was concentrating on trying to take out the dozer rather than focusing on getting those terrorists out and splatting that supply center. It didn't work out though, did it? Now four Humvees straight up the middle for Coa. He's occupied the building here. He's going to be looking surely to take out that RPG there, and does go down. A lot of technicals come over to meet this V army from Popo. Whoa, carnage going on here. Death and destruction, guys. Oh, this is going to be interesting to see. Oh, very much in the favor for Coa. Heavily damaged. V's hanging on by a slim thread there. Could do with an ambulance, because any technical fire coming in on those 2 damaged V's now, they're going to go down. Yeah, one's gone. That's a Vet 2 Humvee now, really damaged, starts to self-heal. Popo lost a lot of technicals there, though. He's occupied this bunker here. Blue's got this side, Coa's got this side. Popo building a tunnel just back from the bunker here. And Coa retreats with the surviving Humvees. Now joined up with an ambulance. Be nice to see an oil taken. 3rd game in. Nothing yet. Are these V's going to drop a rebel off? No. Park up here by the oil derrick. V's coming forward towards this tunnel now for Coa. This is where the next action is, isn't it, guys? Hellfire missiles and a drone up, accompanying these Vs. Another battle going on here. Well, that building's not opening up on this bunker, though. It's the bunker hitting that building, at least for the time being. I'm not sure. V goes down, but the missile defenders were popped before they could get killed. More technicals pouring out for Popo. Looking to join up with these four. Let's have a look at the base area for Coa. No strategy center going up yet. And that's the end of that building. Tunnel up here, though. Sneaky tunnel. Now this building opens up on the bunker, though. Another battle between the buildings, blue and red here. That's a lot of Humvees now for Coa. It's a lot of Humvees. Building a fire base here. I like that. Choke point. Coa needs to redirect that bunker onto those technicals. Coa's bringing his force through the middle now to look to clear up here. Pouring fire upon that building. Popo's collecting here, but that starts to lose workers. Wow, there's big armies both sides, but we know how overpowering Humvees are against technicals if used properly. Coa well ahead on XP, level 2. Barracks going down. It's looking good for Coa again in this third game. Is he going to take it to 3-0? Hey, Roll. Thank you for joining. Good to have you in the stream, sir. I hope your third place playoff goes well in the relaxed tournament you soon got. He's got to be careful. He don't get caught here. I mean, these technicals have got him a bit trapped. Oh my goodness me, that's not good for Coa. He's lost so much here. Yeah, Popo's losing units as well, but search and destroy up for Coa. But he's lost all that Humvee army. And those surviving technicals pick up a lot of scrap. Wow, oh dear. Needed to get out of there, but he didn't. It's a lot of technicals there. No palace being made for Popo, but Coa's got that strategy center up. Oh man, but he lost so many units there. Command center going up for Coa now as well. Level 3, yeah, wants to get that up. A lot of players, sometimes players forget to put their command centers back up once they get to level 3. Easy to do. He's going to occupy this building with missile defenders. Can he target the supply center from there? He's targeting the tunnel that's attempted to be made. We've got tunnels going up here. Still no oils taken between these players. In any of the games so far, and in the 2 games so far, the 3rd game. Now technical comes forward. Coa hasn't seen it, or he has now. Firebase causes some damage on this technical though. Yeah, and it looks like Coa lost 2 Vs there to terrorists. He was coming for the strategy center, wasn't he? War Factory got quite damaged in the process as well. There's a lot of red on the map now. Big technical army back in base. Still no palace going up though. Popo floating $3,000 now. Meanwhile, this sizable V army on the left-hand side is looking to clear up tunnels. Looking to take out the GLA tunnels of Popo, and is. See, this is why it's so good. That's quite a few RPGs in that bunker. The amount of fire that was pouring out. from that bunker there by the oil derrick. Well, Coa's pressed right back now. Once that command center goes up, and it is, some general's powers are going to be coming into the battlefield real soon. Hey, Sam, good to have you here. Thank you for joining the stream. You're welcome. It's your 18th birthday today, isn't it? Am I right on that? Was it today or was it? Yes, it is today, isn't it? I think. Now these two armies start to dance again. Two big armies. We know what happened last time with Coa. Took his eye off the ball and got caught. I think he's more on it this time, as obviously. Took out a couple of workers there. He doesn't want to move into this area. That's where he lost it last time, wasn't it? "11 minutes into this game now. Big difference on the XP between the two players. Coa level 3. Look at that Popo floating $6,000. Wow. Bank of Popo. Well, I guess, you know, still no palace going up. Oh yes, palace here. Good. Now Popo can get some tier 1 units out, some buggies. Oh, and there we have oh man, A10's hitting this oil derrick. I think just as Popo was capturing that. Oh, that's typical, isn't it? We don't see an oil derrick taken or into game number 3. When Popo goes to take one, there's Coa with his A10s to destroy it. Oh, we got another attempt here coming though from Popo. Is he going to get this one? No. That's denied as well. Oh dear. And he's lost quite a... He hasn't got the units he had before though. Losing units here as well to this bunker. Don't want to lose that Vet 3. Hammering away at this bunker with these missile defenders and takes it down. Look at all these technicals now. And buggies joining. No buggy upgrade yet. No black market to start putting the upgrades. I'd imagine. I'll have a look to see what he's got now. Yeah, not a lot left in this supply depot. It's going to be mined out here because that was a lot less. Now building a drop zone. I was just thinking that. Yeah, first drop zone going up. This huge army comes down the middle now. And what's he got in those technicals? Any terrorists? Because it's going to take out the power. This is looking good for Popo. Is he going to get on the scoreboard? Looking to take out the firebase long distance with the buggies, and does. Micro as well, and brings these buggies back. There's a big V army here though. Big engagement now. This is key. Oh no, it needs to come back. Does Coa? That's not good with that occupied building raining down fire upon his Vs there, even though he's got 2 ambulances. Needs to join up these 2 groups of Humvees as well. Woo! Wow. What do you reckon then, folks, back at home? Which way do you reckon this is going? Just having a look at chat. Yes, I do believe it is Sam's birthday today. Spending it. Well, it's a bit of an honour, isn't it? Having Sam joining chat on his 18th birthday, a massively important birthday. Oil's still not managed to be taken here. Is Coa going to gun it down now? No. He's looking to take out this tunnel though. I expect he'll be pressing on left here after this. No, he's going to clear up this area. This part of this army though moves in and the buggies open up. 1v down. Gonna lose an ambulance. That's V's going down now. That's 2 V's down from that engagement there. Laser lock coming in from Coa. Doesn't follow through though. Buggy down. Starting to take out buggies for Popo. That was costly for Popo. He's got a load of buggies back here though, hasn't he? Yeah, black market up now. Yeah, and we got the buggy upgrade as well. Jarman Kell on the battlefield. He's going to waste these missile defenders. Look at the bounty being collected as well. Well, that's cannon fodder. Mr. Jarman Kell. This is looking good for Popo. Drone here on the left-hand side for Coa. 15 minutes into the game now. Just come in, hit the 16-minute mark. It's a good matchup between these two guys. He's built his power in between here, the war factory and the strategy center. Oh, now this army moves in. Looking to take out power again. Drop coming in of cash on that drop zone. A10 this could be painful. Takes out 2 buggies. Could have been a lot worse. That for Popo. Pulls them back, and now Coa engages. That's not good though. He's losing it all. This looks like it could be GG anytime soon, guys. Yes, and there we have it. Coa has been defeated. What a fine game. Nearly 17 minutes. Let's do the scores on the doors. So, Popo gets on the scoreboard. He really did need that. Couldn't afford to go 3-0 down. Brings it back to 2-1. Okay, good. Hope you're enjoying this, folks. Watching from wherever you are. So, we have... so, this is game number 4. I wonder how many streamers have missed games and clicked on the wrong ones and the wrong order when they've been loading up their replay screens. Yeah, it's not hard to do. You got to focus and watch what you're doing on that. So we have the reverse now on No Bugs Cars coming up. Game number 4 in this best of 11, first to 6. Between these two good players, two fine players putting on a good show for us tonight. These replays. In the south, USA Vanilla in red, we have Popo. And in the north, in blue, playing as GLA Vanilla, we have Coa. Popo gets his first score on the board, brings it back to 2-1. First to 6 is the Gold Cup champion. Remember, this was played, I do believe, on the 10th of April. But they are going for the final, these guys. I couldn't stream it because Popo has problems with internet and that. And having a streamer, I didn't want to put extra strain. And I believe there's a problem with power cuts for the dear man where he lives. Supply center going up and the normal buildings going left here as well. Let's have a look at the man in red now. Supply center up on the left here. Building a war factory. He's got this supply center up. One Chinook. Could do with another Chinook out there. Could Popo probably building it now. Power war factory. Not got barracks yet. Oh, Chinook. Up to something here in the middle. He's going to do a drop to try and crush that. Has he got a dozer in there? Yeah, dozer in. Looking for the crush. Gets it as well. Tunnel at 80%. That's nice from Popo. Good play. Meanwhile, tunnel up here on the left-hand side for Coa. Brings his worker over to around these supplies. Be looking to put up a supply center there, won't he? So he's going to be looking to finish off this tunnel as well. He's brought his Chinook back here to harass. Yeah, Popo's going to be popping his... Yeah, he's good. Sorry, Coa pops his RPGs that side. He's looking to take that Chinook out. That's going down. And Dozer's still surviving though at the moment. At the moment. He's going to lose that though. Yeah, he's picking up his RPGs to chase that down. That's good from Coa. I like that. That's good, quick thinking. Pops those RPGs now and kills off a dozer. Did he get the scrap? I believe he did. Yeah, I believe he did. Meanwhile, back in base for Popo. V's getting built. He's protecting his dozer here, boxed off. War Factory Barracks and the supply centre. Doesn't want to lose that and get hunted at this stage of the game. Only 3 minutes in. Technicals. Big group of technicals coming forward now, though, for Coa. He's going to pop RPGs here, isn't he? Yeah, right on cue. Starts to lay into the Chinooks. No, Popo's not taking them away. But with him bringing his Vs over, Coa's picked up his RPGs to protect them and gets out of there. That's good, pops them. Looking to start to lay into Vs and the ambulance, and does. Ambulance going down and a V down and a very damaged V as well. It's good work from Popo, from Coa playing in blue. Putting up a tunnel here as well. It's playing well. Both players playing well. I like it. Rebels got capture upgrade. Is this going to be the first oil that we see captured? Stops there though. Spoke too soon, didn't I? So how many workers has he got here? Could do with another worker there. You want at least 5 workers. 5 or 6 is the best numbers. Yeah, 5 workers there. Oh, look at these technicals in here though. Looking to take out this fire base, and do, but that's several technicals gone down there. At least 2. That's 3 technicals got wasted. Taking that fire base out. And splash damage looked to cause a lot of death and destruction then from that fire base, and he's immediately building another one. Look how the dozer can be here and still build there. Wow, that's like magic, isn't it? The power of the dozer, eh? Amazing. Drone's still up here in the base area of Coa. Ah, Romanov, Agent Romanov. Good to have you here again tonight, sir. Hope you enjoy the action. It's been good so far. 2-1 to Coa. First to 6, best of 11. We've got 2 samey armies again, haven't we? Vs and technicals, bound to be. Early stages of this game. That oil doesn't take him, but... Dun, 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 dun. We have our first oil derrick taken in the match. Taken by Coa on the right-hand side. Oh, these technicals in it harassing these Chinooks again. And that ain't gonna go up that tunnel. No. Yeah, it was interesting that, wasn't it? Coa sort of led him over that way by attacking the Chinooks, which made it so that both these tunnels going to go down. They are. Wow. In the blink of an eye, 2 tunnels taken out. But look at this. Blue in the base area again. Here, pressing. That's a lot of technicals. RPGs. Ooh, Popo has search and destroy up, strat center up. But, what's he going to do about this? Is he going to come back with this V army? They're both still at the moment. No, look at this. Coa retreats. Oh, I have to question that, guys. Well, to be honest, personally, I would have taken out that... You take out that firebase, just lay into all this. I don't really understand that. I think that's the first big mistake from either of these players in this matchup so far. Now, Coa lost a technical there, I do believe. Popo's got this bunker occupied. It's gonna, yeah, There's two oil derricks taken. He's taken Popo's oil derrick here, but that tunnel's going down. Now, will Popo destroy this oil derrick, or is he going to look to capture it himself? He's got no rangers to capture it. Well, that's giving dollars away to Coa, and he's just driven straight past it. You either capture it immediately or destroy it. But look at this, though. Huge technical army with RPGs in the base area now of Popo. Strategy center right down. That's going down. So Coa's splitting some of his army to take out that strategy center and dealing with the Vs as well. Oh my goodness me, what carnage this is. Coa is bringing in more technicals though. Oh, to have a few terrorists in those technicals to get in amongst these Vs. See, Size is a master, isn't he? At popping terrorists out of technicals and wasting Vs and using it. Picking up a pilot there is Popo, who's level 3 now, level 2, well ahead on XP is Popo in this game. Grief, man, that's just sort of like took the air out me lungs, that exchange. The amount of technicals that Coa lost. He's back pressing again though. Popo's still in the game. Has he got a command center going up yet to bring in his general's power? Building another strat center. No command center going up yet. He's hunted, isn't he? No, he can't be. Of course he can't. He's building this strategy center, isn't he? Technicals coming back again. Plague of technicals. That's good micro from Popo. Didn't lose any Humvees then, but took out a technical. See, this oil's still giving cash to Coa. Yeah, it's getting set up on now by this bunker, but you know, that's minutes after Popo just drove straight past it. Coa floating $2,500 then. Now, has he got a palace going? Oh, he's got a palace. He's got buggies out. Tier 1 units on the battlefield now. Surely this is a command center. Yeah, going up for Popo. Needs those generals' powers. Hi, Divine. Strategy center up again. After being destroyed, it's up again for Popo. Hi, Divine. Good to have you in the stream. Hope you enjoy the action tonight. Welcome. Hit the likes, guys. Hit that like button and subscribe, please. If you haven't already, it'd be great to have you subscribing to my channel. This is looking in favor for Coa now, isn't it? With tier 1 units on the battlefield. Popo opening up on this tunnel. Look at the size of this army, though, coming down the middle. The blue tidal wave from Coa. Looking to come and try and finish it off now in the base of Popo. Taking out the power. Oh, A10 solitary. A10 comes in. Colonel Burton on the battlefield now as well. Mr. B's there. But he's running away. He's going the other way. Now he comes back. Starts to... Oh, these buggies are getting all wiped out. One buggy survives. Oh, Coa walked into that. Technicals survive now. We got blue on this right-hand side tunnel up here, which Popo's going to come to deal with. Another good game, this game, isn't it, guys? The fourth game, another good game between these two players. How are you going to call this, folks? Watching, what do you think? Popo's doing an outstanding job of defending. Yeah, mistakes being made from the players, but remember the standing of these players. These are medium, good, decent, half-decent, medium players at best. I think they're doing really well for that standard. Ooh, Oh, is that a good engagement to take 1v down? Buggies pop. And we've got the technicals coming in from the other side. Technicals getting hammered now by the Vs again. Man, some game, folks. That's good micro of those buggies. He didn't lose one there, Coa. This V army getting whittled down. There's one ambulance in there. All those technicals get wiped up. That could have been better microed. Ambulance down. Loses the ambulance. That's pretty important. But just... And Mr. Burton comes up. Stealth unit. He's got a tunnel up here. Build... Oh no, that tunnel's not been completed. Chinook collecting from the center here, but getting hit by this from this building by an RPG. Colonel Burton moves right up here. Didn't want to open up though with those quads there. No armor piercing upgrade for the quads. The buggies are upgraded though, I do believe. Let's have a look back in base here. There's your palace. Black market to give the upgrades. Really damaged Chinook here. That's going to go down now. One hit. There she goes. Pop. Another V army out for Popo. These two guys slugging away at each other. Neither of them want to give ground. Oh, again, blue in the base area of Popo. But... Oh man, Colonel Burton goes down, but did some damage before he did. And Coa's losing all his units again. That exchange has gone in Popo's favour. Look at these. Oh, they're going to go down to the laser lock. Whoa, one buggy survives, runs over a missile defender and escapes. Look at the state on that. How on earth is that still alive? Hero buggy. Now quads coming forward. Interesting. A change of tactics from Coa. Coming with quads now. Well, it's been all technicals, hasn't it? 15-minute technical battle. That's what the players have had, technicals and buggies. Now, we've got quads coming in on the battlefield. How's this going to go? Have they got armor piercing yet? No. Still not armor piercing for these quads. Could do with that. And devastate. It takes the power up even more, doesn't it? The damage that they'd be dishing out to these Vs now if they had armor piercing. They're getting just hammered though. These Vs just tearing into those quads. And the buggies retreat. And just get out of there. Just got to have that armor piercing now. Laser lock going in on that buggy as well. And pop him as well. Poor buggy. Another Colonel Burton out. That's his brother. Twin brother. Colonel Burton on the battlefield now. Good evening, Wraith. Acknowledges the best topic maker nickname. This is not so good for Popo, this engagement. The buggies in the back smacking away, and the quads, yeah, well, the quads near enough went down for Coa again, but he's made a mess of that V army. And what have we got economy wise here? Mind out left, mind out right, no drop zones for Popo. That's why he's trying to collect from here with his Chinooks. Has he got a Chinook idle here? Two Chinooks idle there. It's got 3,000, just over $3,000 left. Now the Chinooks coming into play, looking to collect from this left-hand side. There's a lot of supplies here. Occupied building starts to pop away at the Chinook. That's going down. That needs to be flashbang grenade dealt with that building. There's blue in the base. Look at this. We have an ambush. That's the strategy center gone down. And all those rebels eventually going down. Oh, this is looking tough for Popo. I want to check on the economy. That's a supply center going up, isn't it, for Coa there? Yeah. Near enough mined out here. Mined out there. Yeah, he's got the solitary black market. Beacon was placed by Popo. I don't see it. Wow, look at all the buggies here now for Coa. Looking to take out this building. That supply attempt to build a supply center has gone down. It looks like a Chinook on the ground here. Colonel Burton came in here. Looks like he's still alive. He'd love to get to grips with all these buggies, wouldn't he? Oh, he's moving into the base area. He's going to be planting demolition charges any second soon, isn't he? Nearly 20 minutes into this game now. These two guys slug it out. Left, right and centre. Mined out here now. Workers coming over to the middle, surely. He's going to be looking to take out this black market, isn't he? Hit the economy of Coa. Places his demo charge and gets out of there. Takes out the black market and destroys the whole. That's so costly. That's going to hurt. So that oil derrick's gone, and this oil derrick's gone. It's going to be going to run out of supplies. These guys. Supply center up here though for Coa in his favor. Collecting there. These guys are fighting each other to a standstill. 3 Vs and an ambulance here. Wow. Sorry, I was distracted by chat then looking at there. A10's coming in. Going to be hitting this tunnel back here. Take it out. And these Vs looking to engage, but big pop of buggies here to take out that V. It's another V going to go down, surely. Yeah. It's a lot of buggies for Coa. And Popo has been defeated. Wow.
You have been defeated.
What a game, man. What a game. Let's come back and do the score. So that's 3-1. I do believe to Coa. Look, that's quite a gap on the supplies collected there, isn't it? I think a lot of that came in, especially towards the end of the game, when Popo was mined out with no drop zones, and Coa was still able to get that supply center at the supply stash up mining. Popo losing Chinooks to solitary, RPGs firing from buildings. Could have done with Rangers there, with flashbang grenades. I mean, it's easy said, isn't it, guys, when you're commentating and sat at home in your comfy armchair in the heat of the battle. It's hard to remember all these things and easy to forget certain things. We all know that. Man. Okay. What a fight between these. Coa goes 3-1 up against Popo. First to 6, best of 11. 2 game gap now again for Coa then. We're going to be going into game number 5 now. One, two, three, 4, 5. We're on Summer Arena. And I do believe this will be Coa choosing the armies and the map here. Bear with me a second, guys, please. Okay then, game number 5. First to 6, best of 11 in this replay cast of the Gold Cup final in the Leastvaganza tournament hosted by Nickname. So, in the south, China Nuke, Popo playing in red. And in the north, oh, we got a China matchup. I haven't seen no China armies yet. In blue, we have China Tank for Coa. Oh, this will be interesting on this map as well. What do you reckon, folks? What's your thoughts on this matchup and map? Who's going to win? Two fine, evenly matched players giving each other grief in this final. Big part of being a good player is mental toughness. Have you got it in you to see it out? You just keep hammering away no matter what. Yeah, there's been realistic when you GG and you throw in the towel, but you'll never get to be a top player if you fold too easy. That's a guarantee. And that's quite a lesson for life as well. I'm former paratrooper, so yeah, guys like myself aren't prone to giving up easy, especially when it comes to physical things. Meanwhile, let's have a look at the area for Popo here, left-hand side. War factory going up. That's I like that. I like that. Look at the trucks hardly moving there. That's good placement. Same here. That's what you want. Perfect placement of that supply center near enough. A little bit of movement there. He might settle down in a little bit though and stop moving. This truck totally static. That's what you want. Battlemaster out. Nuke Battlemaster now for Popo comes right. We've got a new nuke tournament starting soon. Entropy likes his Chinese armies and competitions. I've entered that. That'll be a laugh. Nuke Battlemaster coming left as well. Outpost in the center here for Coa. Looks to occupy this building. Outpost coming left here as well. It's going to be looking to counter this Battlemaster. Oh, he's got a bunker. Bunkered off there. I like that from Coa. Smart move. And it's damaged this Battlemaster. He's doing the same on this left-hand side as well. That's good. He's got a supply center here, picking up these few supplies. Supply center there. 3 supply centers up for Coa. This is well placed. That's not so good. You see these trucks moving around that much. Yeah, not so good there. Gatling tank in the middle here now for Popo. So 2 war factories. We got an early prop center up for Popo. I like that. It's not a lot of pressure coming from Coa. It takes a little while when you got China mirrors. You know, the guys get themselves going. So there's an oil derrick here on the right hand side. Very damaged oil derrick here. A lot of supplies around here as well. And the same here. Very damaged oil derrick there and a lot of supplies there. Now units starting to come forward for Popo. He's got units in groups of 2. Has Popo at the moment. Has Coa got yeah, Coa's got a prop center up as well. And we have Lotus, Black Lotus on the battlefield for Coa. Going to be looking to take that oil as soon as possible. He's occupied some good occupation of buildings here. The man playing in blue as well. Looks to engage with this Gatling tank. Hasn't Gatling against Gatling. Outpost didn't open up. Just going to put a tank hunter in that building. Popo's taken this oil. That's good. It's going to bunker off here as well. Oh, we have an overlord. Now you see the speed difference between the China vanilla overlords and the yeah, here's an overlord, a nuke overlord for Popo. It's like the hare and the tortoise between these overlords and armies, tanks and the like. And China vanilla is not the hare. Popo looking to destroy this oil here. That sorry, Coa's looking to destroy this oil here. That's taken by Popo, and he does. It didn't need a lot because it's so heavily damaged, didn't it? Got the Flamer takes out this building here that was occupied by Coa with this solitary tank hunter. Koa's got the oil on this side. Lotus here of... I'm not sure who that Lotus belongs to. But Popo looking to destroy this oil here. And is going to. There's nothing going towards him to stop that. Meanwhile, two big armies starting to size off on this left-hand side. This bunker not occupied by Popo. That's a shame. That could have been a real good protection for this oil derrick, because that's going to go down now. Dragon tank moving here. Needs to focus on that building. Yeah, it does. Takes it out. And this other building is going to start to put damage on. Yeah, that dragon tank is going to take that building out as well. It's going to look to destroy. But this overlord should take out the dragon tank. But he does take out the oil derrick in the meantime. It was so low on health. That's the thing with those oil derricks. They get that low. It don't take a lot to take them out, does it, guys? It's going to be an almighty coming together here soon between these two armies. Popo's got the advantage, though, army size, looking at this at the moment. ECMs. Goes into action for Popo. Nickname calls them EMPs a lot. Oh, and we have a nuke on the battlefield. Oh, we love our nukes. No, he doesn't. That's an old joke between Nickname and myself. In the early days, I kept calling ECMs EMPs. Oh, this is a wrecker, this nuke cannon. He's going to go again. Oh, it's going to be painful. Nothing went down with that. That needs to be taken out. Yeah, and goes down now, but look at this. Popo's bringing overlords in from the left. He's got the balance with the army here. More units. Coa looks to retreat. Oh, licks on the battlefield. But we've got Lotus here for Popo in the base area. What's he going to look to take with her? He's moving around. He's not tempted by the prop center to take, is he? This is where he's heading. Sneaky Lotus. Oh, and I've got to keep an eye on her. There's not a lot going on. Carpet bomber coming in from Popo. Let's just see where this hits. Going to go for the prop center there. Nice. Takes out the prop center. Meanwhile, she's going to cash hack. She's run a long way. Yeah, I do believe she's going to either cash hack or take this war factory. Cash hack. Wow. No, she's capturing the war factory. Oh, that's so painful when they do that, isn't it, guys? Don't you just hate it when that happens? Oh, it makes you grind your teeth. Now, these armies whacking away at each other. Again, the nuke cannon out, but goes down. Big scrap in the middle here now, and it's going in Popo's favor again. Or is it? No. Starts to lose units. He's got no ECMs there. Neither is Coa, mind you. It's all overlords. A big overlord onslaught. Look at this. Lotus. She's going to go down, though. But she's took a war factory, so... Oh, look at this, though. Coa now pressing forward against both level 3 as well. That nuke cannon's going to open up, and does. Heavily damages. Oh, the helix coming in for Coa. But that's going to go down. But he pops the tank hunters in time. He's got a lot of army here as Popo in defense. He should survive this. Helix goes down, lands right on top of the RPGs that he just dropped. It looks like a few of them survived, get taken out by... that's another licks down for Coa there, and he skedaddles back with his surviving overlords. Woo! Wow. Nuke cannon on guard mode there. We got blue this. We got an artillery strike coming in first. I want to see where this lands. Takes out the supply center and 2 trucks. We got a flamer here that's surviving and coming in. Oh, this is going to be devastating. This is going to be bad. Oh, ECM out though. Wow, look at that. Oh, he's come back into life, though. Takes out the prop center. Needs a unit out now to kill this flamer off. But in the meantime, look at this. That's a mine drop from Popo right in the center here. Now he's opening up. It's a mine drop, is it? Yeah, mine drop for Coa there. But Popo's evaded it, and he split his army. Carpet bomb coming in from Popo is going to take out the war factory, and does. What a game this is. Artillery strike coming in from Popo as well. Eyes in the back of my head here. He's going for the airfield. Yeah, that's going down. Nice. It's just swinging in Popo's favour this game now. It's been a right back and forth, hasn't it, guys? That's the whole match has. Takes out the prop centre, takes out the... And Coa's been defeated. Look how quick that turnaround, guys. Wow, almost the same amount of supplies collected. But Popo took that game. You had, not long before that, Coa was pressing with overlords and other units into the base area of Popo. Fantastic. Right, let's change the score here. So Popo takes that. Brings it back to 3-2. I do hope I've got the score right. I think I have. Excuse me a second, guys. I need to put on a light in this room. It's getting dark here now in the United Kingdom. We'll watch the next game. Then I'm going to take a 5-minute break, guys, to have a stretch and stretch my legs. My back's playing up a little bit at the moment, so... we get on to the even game. I'll take a 5-minute break and I'll be back with you. All right, we're going to have the reverse now of the armies and positions. I hope you're enjoying this, guys. It's a good fight between these 2 players in this final. Right, let's see if I try and pronounce this name right. Hung Heap Hoang, welcome to the stream. But I will say this, guys, and Mr. Hung, I see you've got the Ukraine flag there. I won't tolerate any chat about the war or any prompting, guys, concerning the war. So I don't want to see no more Ukrainian flags or Russian flags or anything like that, guys. Okay, please. That's the first and the last of it that I'll see in chat tonight. Nickname, if you could be right on top of that, please. I've given this gentleman a warning now. I don't want to see no more of that. And if he persists with that, at least block him for a period of time, please. Okay, good. Let's move on to the next game then. This is going to be game number 6 on the reverse. Game number 6. 1, 2. Here we go. Summer Arena again. Remember, I'll be taking a 5-minute break after this one, guys. Just to stretch my legs and stretch me back off. Yeah, fine matchup between these 2 players. It's been great. In the north, China Tank. In the reds, we have Popo. Oh, and Coa's changed his colour this time round. It's been blue all game, and he's gone for pink now. China Nuke. Looking to open up that 2-game window again, isn't he? Pink Dozer comes right. Supply center barracks going up here, I guess. Yeah. What is Mr. Red up to? Supply center there. 2 supply centers going up. No barracks. 2 supply centers though. A bit of difference there then from Popo. Now he builds airfield. No, war factory. I thought we were going to see a helix rush for a second or two then. Oh, an airfield though coming from Coa. Thanks, nickname. Appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, I'm a pretty relaxed guy, folks. Pretty relaxed streamer when it comes to chat. But there's certain no-go areas that I won't tolerate. I don't particularly like a lot of swearing. I don't particularly like guys coming in talking about topical things. This is, you know, climate control and all that stuff. There's plenty of other rooms on social media where guys can get into all that stuff if you want to. I don't mind a bit of banter and a bit of chat going on outside of the game, of course, but there's certain topics I'm not in favor of being discussed and argued about. Some of us come into these games and rooms to get away from that stuff. So, yeah. Here's the licks from Coa. Now, if you're going to make a licks, they're not cheap. You make a licks with nuke and those tank hunters that cost over $2,000. You got to do some damage with that. Now, I'm not sure why he didn't focus on this right-hand area with that licks. He's flown into a Gatling tank now. I don't understand that, personally. Real low on health now, and he's not finished off this war factory. Oh, that licks could have been used so much better. That's such a shame. That could have been the game winner there. He's taking out this dozer. Is he hunted? Is Popo hunted? I do believe he is. I do believe he is, folks. Well, that's quite something that licks did then. Battlemaster in the supply area for Popo, taken out by the licks though. There's another helix up for Coa. The Gatling tank goes down there for Popo. How many dozers has one dozer's there? 2 dozers still for Coa. This Gatling tank, no, he's taken out the dozer, the trucks on that side. Has Popo. This Lix is now repairing on the ground here. Is this Gatling tank going to zone in on him and take him out? Oh, wow. Gatling tank goes down. But look at this. Popo's pouring units out. Now, Popo can't afford to lose any more buildings. He loses any buildings, he can't remake them. That Lix does eventually get taken out on the ground. Now, this Gatling tank's going to lay into this Lix, but gets taken out. Only one Gatling tank accompanying these battle masters. There's a lot of battle masters and a lot of red streaming forward now from Popo. He's got to close this out early game. He's hunted, so he can't afford to let this go long game now. His Gatling tank's opening up on the Helix. Takes it low health. Yeah, tell me again, guys, when you get the red around the tanks, what does that mean? I've forgotten what it is. This Lix getting lower and lower on health. Is this Gatling tank going to finish him off? But these tanks now opening up on the base area of Coa. Wow, if Popo wins this game hunted, that's going to be quite an achievement. It's got no air cover, though. But it doesn't look like this Lix has got anything in it. Oh, yes, now he starts to open up. But look at this. Gatling tanks coming in as protection for Popo. Loses just one Battlemaster there. Oh, this is fine play from Popo. Look at the splash damage from these nuke Battlemasters when they go down. It can take down several units around it when they go down. It's not always good when it's your own units in the army. This power's going down, though, for Coa now. Oh, wow. I just want to check here. We got a Helix in the base. Coa's laying waste here. This is a bit of a base race going on, isn't it? These units open up on the airfield now. That Lix has gone down. That Lix has gone down. That's crucial. That could be the game winner there amongst the other areas. That great way that Popo's brought these units forward like he has, streamed forward. It's dried up a little bit now, though. Coa floating over $2,500, but he's just got this area on the right-hand side, really. If he loses this, that's it, game over. I think Popo's got this. Hunted as well. What a game to take. If he does it, I think he's going to. Units come in from behind. Oh, but he's losing it all as Coa. This is it. This is GG. This is... Popo's got this, surely, now. Coa hanging on until grim death, and right to the end, he's fighting on, but... Yeah, Popo's losing units. Gatling tanks coming in from the other side now for Popo. He's got this. He's got this. And there we have it. Coa has been defeated. Wow. Well, I can't help but think that Lix in the near the beginning of the game, that first Lix that Coa put out could have done so much more damage. I don't understand why he went from the right-hand side of the map where he was clear to destroy the war factory and the supply center. He went from that area over to the left and yeah, did some damage, but I think could have been far more effective with that one. But hey, you know, this game is fine margins sometimes, isn't it? And we got to remember the standard of the players here. But what a game to lose. You hunt your opponent like that in the early game, a China mirror like that, but Popo pulled out the stops. You got to take your hat off to the guy, how he turned that around and won that game. So on the back of that, score-wise, it becomes 3-3 now. Let's change that before I have a 5-minute break, guys. Score 3-3. Fantastic. Well played, gentlemen. Okay, so let me just at 3-3, I'm gonna bring up a back soon screen. Back soon. There we go. I'll be back with you, lovely fans, in approximately 5 minutes, folks. Just give me 5 minutes and be back with you soon. Thanks. Well, back with you now, guys. Yeah, I needed that break. Just have a stretch. I've shared a few times I'm disabled with a back problem, and so you'll just please bear with me when I got to step away from the microphone for a few minutes. But I'm back with you again now, and yeah, so we're at 3-3, and let's bring the correct screen back up. It's good. Good discussion going on in chat about tactics and talking about the pros and cons about China armies. Okay. Oh. Right. Move into position. So we're at 3-3 now. The best of 11 in this replay cast between these two players. This game happened on April the 10th. It's the Gold Cup final in the Leastvaganza tournament. You had Gold Cup, Silver Cup, and Bronze Cup brackets. So obviously the best and the better players were in the Gold Cup in this Leastvaganza tournament. And these are the two guys who made it to the final. Gonna get a window open here. It's quite warm this evening here in this part of the United Kingdom. All right then, so we're on to game number 7 now. I believe Popo would have chosen this matchup and map. Here we go. We're on Forgotten Air Battle. Game number 7 at 3-3, first to 6 in this best of 11. Game on, folks. Here we go again. All right, in the red, on the left-hand bottom left of the map, we have Popo, USA Air Force. And in blue, oh, GLA, another GLA Stealth choice here. Coa, GLA Stealth. Big map, this. Normally favors GLA, but Air Force is going to be good on this map, isn't it, guys? Now, I haven't got the standard 2-minute delay on the stream, but you've got the normal default 20-second delay in chat. That's just normal with OBS Studio. But it's as the closest we can get to live with chat with the streamer that we got. Forward supply center up here, and supply center up back here. It's kept his command center so far. You can with Air Force. You can keep your command center. You got an oil derrick top left here. It's good to get these buildings occupied. We got Coa coming with a worker here straight away. He'll be looking to get that, I expect. He's collecting here from this forward supply area is Coa. There's another oil derrick here that's often fought over out in the open a little bit. You can occupy the buildings here, I guess, to protect to a certain degree. Got a worker out in the center here. We got the we got a dozer here looking to crush, and he's got the crush on this tunnel at 36%. That's good from Popo. So Popo's come from 3-1 down to tie the game, this final at 3-3 now. Denies that tunnel as well at 94%. Hellfire drone up with that V. Those are coming back now. And we got the drone in the base area here of Coa, not being spotted yet and taken out. Supply center up there with arms dealer collecting away there. Could do. Oh, this worker's pretty stood still. Needs to be getting back to work. Technical now coming into the base area. We're going to be met by units though. Goes down, but takes the power out. Wow, fine margin these games again, isn't it, guys? I say, if that terrorist attack had failed, that would have been costly and very deflating for Coa. But he's hit the power and slowed Popo right down. Tunnel up here now. 4 technicals pop out. Move in on this solitary V. Good early pressure from Coa. Playing in blue this time round. He had enough of pink. Now he starts to lay about the dozer. That's a dozer down for Popo. Oh, he's not going to hunt him again, is he? Oh, no, he's still got his command center, so no concerns about that so much in this game. Oh, no drones up on the V's here for Popo. Could do with surveillance drones to pick up the stealth of Coa. That's a lot of technicals coming into the base area now. Oh, V down for Popo, but he's taking out several technicals of Coa's. Oh, he's going to lose every technical here. That's not a good engagement. That's an expensive engagement for Coa there. Popo lost, I think, just 1 V out of all that. Man. Yeah. He's coming back again, though, with technicals, pressing again. Can't afford to lose many more engagements like that 4 minutes into the game. Building up his army now, Popo. Fire base up here as well. His command center quite forward, though. Big hit of terrorists could be tasty on that if Coa was able to manage to do that. Very, very undefended, this command center forward like that. Comes right with all these technicals. He's brought another few in at the top here. Starting to take out V's. Oh, combat Chinook out. Wow, this is a game changer. Combat Chinook out for Popo. Now, sometimes players think it's unethical, combat Chinooks. Well, whenever has war been ethical? This is a game changer. Look at all this. Every technical wiped out by this combat Chinook. Now he moves to the base area. It's got no quads. Got to be a quad, and is a 3. Oh, 2 quads pop. Quad down, and that Chinook's still got good health. Yeah, still at least half health, and he's coming in with V's now. Oh wow, what did we just see there, eh? Gotta be careful with these V's. He's extremely close now. But he's coming in with the combat Chinook now, and a lot of the V's have survived. He's going to take out that arms dealer. This looks like this is looking extremely good for Popo now. Yeah, that's a technical out. What use is that going to do? And there we have it. Coa's been defeated. Wow. All on that combat Chinook. And the good use of bringing up his ground units. What a quick game that's been compared to some of the other battles we've had, isn't it? Between these two fine players, evenly matched players tonight. No, sorry. What am I doing? It's 4-3 to Popo. Nearly needed a nickname again then, didn't mean to keep an eye on me. 4-3 to Popo. So basically Popo has come from 3-1 down to take a 4-3 lead. So he's won 3 games on the bounce now to take the lead. Coa must be wondering what's hit him. It's been tight though. It's been really close throughout it. It's been a fantastic battle between these guys. Right now we've got the reverse, folks. So, game number 8. Unforgotten air battle. Can Coa turn it round? Be USA Air Force this time round to bring it to 4-4. And we're on A forgotten air battle. Let's go again, folks. Gone back to pink. No, Popo is in pink. Both players change colour. GLA stealth in pink for Popo, and in the south of the map in orange. My favourite colour. I like to play in orange. I'm going to pick a colour. It's normally orange. USA Air Force. He's selling his command centre as well straight away. Like I said, you don't have to as Air Force, but Coa has. How is that going to turn out? Gone for this forward supply centre here. Got the supply centre back here. Well, those are the two supply centres to go for. You got this one more risky, but you haven't got two safe ones in base. Meanwhile, worker coming forward here from Pinky Popo. He's got this forward supply centre up good. Supply centre up here as well. Building a tunnel and arms dealer. We got a drop coming in from Coa. Expect he's playing angry now after losing that game. You know, he hunted Popo in one game, lost that, and then he lost that game to that combat Chinook. Well, it's just been on a scouting mission, basically, that Chinook in that game. Now drops here to put the crush on, but that's good awareness from Popo. Saves his worker. The V gets this worker here, though. Crushes him and runs him over. A bit of roadkill. Opens up on this tunnel now. He's opened up on the building. Second V comes along to join his buddy here. Yeah, it's going to take out this attempted... Technical comes across, though. And opens up with RPGs. Gets them in the building. That's good. And the Humvees of Coa retreat. Fast and furious right from the beginning again, isn't it? It has been between these two fine players. Really enjoyed these games, guys. Thank you. Been great entertainment. Putting up a firebase here on the right-hand side of his base. Oh, we got quads popping from this forward tunnel here. Stealth tunnel. The worker going to put up another one. Thought I saw pink over here, but there's nothing. No. Now this part of the music reminds me of Star Wars. Ambulance in a V. We've got another cemetery here with an angel in the middle there. Engagement going on here around this oil. Good crush from the ambulance from Coa. That was good. Doesn't take out this technical, though. This vetted up technical. Chases after him now with the V. Yeah, and guns him down. Takes him out there. Meanwhile, we've got a couple of quads showing their noses from this tunnel again. Now this worker finishing off this tunnel in the middle for Popo. Could do with another worker collecting there. He's only got 4. You want minimum 5, really. 5 workers on your collection side of things with GLA. It's got a good amount there. The Humvees have found this tunnel. Coa and starts to let rip and destroyed that. Technical coming forward here, though, for Popo. What's he got in this? Oh, he makes his way in. Oh, man. That was a strat center going up, wasn't it? And takes out the dozer as well. What a hit from Popo. Another strategy center. So he's only one dozer now for Coa. That was a costly attack against Coa. That was well played, Popo. Denies this tunnel, though. Kills it off. That's where those quads were poking out their noses now and again, wasn't it? Oil derrick not taken there. We've got 4 quads quadding along here. They'll always open up on the drones. Instead of the units they want to be hitting that cause them damage, they won't. As they're anti-aircraft, these are air units, these drones, so the quads will always open up. Same with Gatling tanks. Coa's going to take down this tunnel. It's good from Coa. Pressing Popo back now. Still an occupied building here. An oil refinery, which a lot of, again, players often don't take. That cuts your costs by 20%. You go into long game, and that's important. Taking out this tunnel. But on the left-hand side, look at this from Popo. Search and destroy up for Coa now. He's got his strategy center up. Occupied building here for the man in pink, and looking to put this tunnel up. Oh, we got another terrorist hit, but it looks like, yeah, it didn't look like that one was successful for Popo. It looks like Coa defended that. Man, he needed to. Imagine if that strategy center had gone down again. Popo's looking strong in this game, though. It's a lot of decent pink looking on the map, but this is a big army coming forward now for Coa. Oh, look at that worker doing somersaults there. I give him a 9 out of 10 on that in the Olympics for the trampoline effect of that worker. How is Popo going to deal with this V army? Because he's getting ever closer to his base now, isn't he? Occupies a building there with a missile defender. I like it. From Coa. It's going to take out this barracks now. Whoa, but look at this back in base. Several quads pop from this tunnel. There's 2 technicals back here and RPGs. He starts to lay into the Chinooks and starts to destroy them. Whoa, brings a load of technicals to join the quads as well. You've got the V army for Coa here destroying this supply center and pressing on here. It's a base race. And normally USA won't win that against GLA where they can cockroach like they can. RPG is getting wasted here by Coa as he presses on into the base area here now. It looks like Popo's selling up. Let's come back to this action down here though as well. Oh, these quads still having free reign here, but technicals engaging the Vs here. The Vs clear up all those technicals, but these quads, it's a Vet 3 quad there, Vet 2 quad. Oh, and Coa's been defeated as well.
You are victorious.
Wow. What a game that was, man. All these games have been outstanding. $10,000 difference in that. Wow, man, Popo takes that one as well. What a scrap these guys are putting on here. So let's do the score. So there we now have 5-3 to Popo, who only needs one more game to take the final. He has come from 3-1 down to be 5-3 in the lead. That's winning 4 games on the trot. Now, in effect, Coa has got to do the same to stay in this game and win the final. He's got to win 4 games on the trot. Well, you know, if I was Coa, I'd be a bit pulling my hair out. You know, what do I do next? Well, the only thing that you can do is carry on fighting, carry on playing like you are, and hope you can, you know, get a breakthrough. But Popo is 1 game away from taking this final. What a great final it's been as well. I wish I could have streamed it live, but as I said, Popo had power problems, internet problems, so I didn't want to put any extra pressure on the internet. All right, so next game is ZH Carrier is over. Game number 9 with the score at 5-3, best of 11, first to 6. Popo gets this one. He wins, and he wins the Gold Cup in the Leastvaganza tournament. Hit it. Oh, it's a fine map, this. I like this map. In the north in red, Popo, GLA demo. in pink. Oh, it's a GLA matchup. GLA talks. Coa in pink. Hit the likes, guys. If you haven't already, please subscribe. Love to have you subscribing to my channel. If you haven't started play today, I was 111 subscriptions starting from January. Let's have a look at the map then. We've got some supplies here. Got an oil refinery here, 2 bunkers, fortified bunkers that you could well do with taking. So you'll have exactly the opposite on the left-hand side. And an oil derrick here. Back in base, what do we got? We've got 1 supply depot there, another supply depot far right. And you'll have exactly the same in the north of the map with Popo playing as GLA demo. Terrorists and a worker here from Popo. He's going to be looking to deny this tunnel, isn't he? That's going to be close. Foot race here. How fit's this terrorist? He's getting hot and sweaty. He's going to make it though, isn't he? Unless this worker is moved. And he starts. We've got a foot race now. And he stops building that tunnel. Look at this terrorist hot on the heels of the worker. Run, Forrest, run. Oh, he's just stopped. Oh, and he lets him take him out. Sacrifice. What a plucky worker that was, eh? He realized he had to give his life for the cause. AK-47s for everyone. 3 technicals straight up the middle for Diddle now. For Coa. He's got to win this game. He's got to win every game now to take this final. Can't afford to lose one more game. 5-3 down. Big pop now. Whoa, look at that. Death and destruction opened up. Full up with RPGs and a couple of Tox troopers as well. Technical in starts to kill the workers in the base now. Oh, it's a real aggressive start from Coa in this game. I like it. He's come out fighting and swinging punches here. The man in pink. The Punisher in pink. Tox tractor out. Goes down. For Popo. Losing units left, right and centre here. But he's clearing up. He's slowly clearing up. And he does. Look at that. Fantastic work in defence from Popo. Loses that barracks there. But look at the reds. We got a worker here that's surely going to start building a tunnel soon. There's a lot of red dotted around already, isn't there? Not doing that. Few workers need to be working. Need to be making tunnels after that. Fine defence, though, from Popo. But I do like the aggression that Coa put on there. He's got to do that. He's got to come out. Got to come out swinging, I believe. I like that type of play. 2 units again pressing in now for Coa. One has come right to the base area. The workers skedaddle, though. That's good. Good awareness from Popo, saving his workers. That technical goes down for Coa. This technical is still lounging around, just lounging around here, keeping an eye on, waiting for these workers to come out. Bit of easy meat, but look, Popo comes over to take him on and opens up. That's a grenade tech. That's going to go down, and pop goes the weasel. She goes. Look at these 2 workers building here. Oh, this worker's... Oh, he's put a demo trap in. Now, will Coa beacon that? Technical coming up. He's not going to walk straight into that, is he? Guns down the worker, but he's half built a demo trap. It didn't. He's half built. Look, 50% demo trap. I have never seen that before. 2 technicals come over. Red Devils from Popo and clearing up here on this left-hand side. Is he going to get the scrap? Yes, he has. Well, that's 2 grenade techs by the look of it. Pink, this is all he's got back here, but he pops from the middle. He's got scorpions now and quads. One forward tunnel, that's all he's got here. This game is in the favour of Popo, playing in red at this moment in time. Man. It's quite a pop here from Coa. We got red in the base here. The technical killing workers here. And it's going to escape as well. He's going to kill workers on this side. Oh, that's taken out a lot of workers. Meanwhile, Coa's pressing forward with this army again. Really? Oh no, is he going to go into that demo trap? Oh no. Oh dear, 4 units down there. That was so costly and painful. Well, use of the demo traps though from Popo. He's sprinkling them around left, right and centre. More scorpions though come up now for Coa. What a great final this is. It's done your tournament really proud, nickname this final. I'm glad I'm streaming it as well. Oh, demo trap goes off again, takes out 2 scorpions. Has 6 units lost to 2 demo traps for Coa. He's pressing into the base area. Man. Popo is really good at microing on the defensive side of things. That's another unit down for Coa. He's got a scorpion that's real low on health. That's going to go down surely. Loses that quad, loses the scorpion. But look at this, a load more scorpions come forward as well. Going heavy on scorpions. Going to pick up that scrap. But these RPGs don't take anything out. Oh yes, 1 scorpion down for 2 RPGs. You got the Tox rockets for Coa. Taking out quads of Popo there. What a, you know, this is quite something, isn't it? Now you've got all this pressure and attack coming from the man playing in pink, Coa. But then how many times have we seen this where the opposing player weathers the storm, it quietens and it comes back to win? What is going to happen here? Oil here taken for Popo, good for his economy. Floating over $4,000 floating now. Very similar XP for both players. Level 2 for both players. Units going down on both sides here. But Popo's lost everything there. And 2 surviving scorpions. But he's coming forward again, is Popo. We got a technical harassing here, trying to kill workers in the base area of Coa. What a great fight between these two. I hope you're enjoying it, guys. How many we guys? We got 9 watching this. Great to have you here, folks. Hope you're taking good enjoyment out of this. It's a great scrap between these two fighters. Popo's just losing units left, right and center though. He comes straight up the middle, doesn't he? And just it's the same thing happening each time. You know, I've just got a feeling there's going to be a real serious counter-attack. I mean, the amount of red that Popo's got on the map. Collecting on this right-hand side. No one collecting here. He's got the oil here forward. He's got a demo trap here. Just economy-wise, yeah, all the pressure, all the action has been. The most serious pressing has come from Coa against Popo. But what has Coa got to show for it? Oh, and demo bike's out now. No, this is going to be lethal against these scorpions. I mean, demo bikes, when you've got my Rector guy the other day playing on Game Ranger with demo bikes, he quit. I was demo against Super Weapon and I just wrecked him with demo bikes and he quit out. And look at that. Coa loses everything. There's a battle bus out now for Popo as well. I mean, I take my hat off to Coa. He's done his best. He's been real aggressive in this game, but it's been pretty one-dimensional, hasn't it? Oh, and this forward tunnel here. We're going to see a big pop here from Popo. Big pop from Popo. Here it comes now. I think we're seeing the beginning of the end now, guys. dominated this map, and he's got that technical killing workers there. He's fighting back. Is Coa with scorpions coming across, but oh, and an ambush wrecks him there, and there we have the defeat as well, as I thought would come. It was just a matter of time, wasn't it? Oh wow, what a fight, what a matchup between these guys. I can't help but feel sorry for Coa, especially that last game. He was game, he went for it, he pressed on, but when you look at the amount of the map that Popo had, his tunnels, his economy, the smarter game plan, sometimes there's just, there's a lot more to this game than just going at it straight up the middle head on to try and to crush your enemy that way, isn't it? You saw it just wasn't working. He was losing unit after unit, scorpion after scorpion, and then Popo gets some demo bikes out, obviously tier 1 units, so he gets the battle bus out, and yeah, Omak, that's right, quad's good against demo bikes if you're on top of it, isn't it? If you spot those demo bikes quick enough and deal with them. All right, let me just change the score now, put the final score up. So that was 6-3 to Popo. What a fantastic fight between these two guys. What a great final. And you got to remember that Popo was 3-1 down. So he won 5 games on the trot. 5 tough, hard games. They weren't given to him by Coa. Popo had to fight tooth and nail for those games, and he did it. Great play from both players. Obviously, that bit of extra class shone through in the end with Popo taking it. And he is the Leastvaganza Gold Cup champion. Wonderful. It could well be that's the first tournament he's won. Popo's still in chat. Is that the first tournament you've won, sir? Yeah, nickname, thanks again for hosting this wonderful tournament that's finished now, and the Leastvaganza. Guys, I've got a game tomorrow, big game tomorrow. I do believe 1600 GMT. It's the Relax tournament final between Marikar and Excal. Can Marikar defeat Excal in a final? I asked Nickname the question tonight via Discord. When was the last time Excal played in a final and lost? It's a long time now, I do believe. I can't remember. Nothing springs to mind for myself. Can Marikar turn it round, cause an upset, beat the mighty Excal? Well, time will tell. I've got the privilege to stream. It'll be the first big final of a tournament that I'll be getting to stream. Really looking forward to it. There's a different points system for winning games. I do believe it's the first to 28 points. All will be explained a bit more tomorrow if you join the stream for that, guys. All right. Well, I'm going to wrap it up now. I hope you've been entertained this evening, gentlemen. And if there's any ladies joining as well. I didn't notice Queen at all in the chat. Yeah, my pleasure to stream on Mac. And yeah, it's been fantastic to stream. I'm going to be checking the quality of the stream. Like I said at the beginning of the cast, I had a disconnect last time I streamed. And I think everything's been okay this evening. I'll be checking the details in a little while. Well, all the best, my friends, fellow 0 Hour nuts and fans. I hope you have a good rest of the evening. Hope you have a good night's sleep, and we wake up fighting fit for some more games tomorrow, and God willing. And GG, folks. Until next time, may God bless you and keep you. Good night.
I will work. I will go.
Our plan will succeed. Watch this. I make the sacrifice. They won't notice. Let's do some body. Yes, it's good. So generous of you. You are going to like this. We'll get there soon enough. Like to try some. Nice mess. Let's go where it is safe. Quick, ready yourself. Shall I push the button? Reached perfection.
I will work. I will go.
I have some surprises. Our plan will succeed. Watch this. I make the sacrifice. They won't notice. Let's do some body. Yes, it's good. So generous of you. You are going to like this. We'll get there soon enough.